Welcome back, dear grade 9 students, and here we are going to talk about how to determine the equation of a straight line. Well, that idea is the most important idea in this chapter. It is to let you know how to determine and how to find the equation of a straight line. So you've known how to draw a straight line, how to recognize the equation of a straight line, how to verify whether a point belongs to a straight line or not, how to find the relative position between straight lines, but you still don't know how to determine the equation of the straight line. In all the previous videos and in all the previous examples, you were given the equations of the straight line. By the end of this video and the coming videos as well, you are going to be able to determine the equation of a straight line by yourselves. And this is the most important part of the chapter. So let's get started. Get ready. And here we go. First, we have to keep in mind that the slope has another name, which is called the director coefficient, because you may see it somewhere. So the first idea in writing the equation of the straight line, or the first case, is the case that if you know the slope of the straight line and its y-intercept, and that's a very easy case, because let's see the example here. Given a line D of slope -2 and y-intercept 3, so I have the slope, which is A, so A equals -2, and the y-intercept, which is B, equals 3. And all of us know that the equation of the straight line is written as follows. We put two dots. We put y equals ax plus b. So all what we have to do is just to evaluate a in place of a, -2 in place of a, and 3 in place of b. So the equation of line D is just y equals -2x plus 3. It's a very simple way. Now, let's see what we have also. Here is the equation of the straight line, and here is its figure. Another example, given a line D of director coefficient, and here is the note that tells you that the director coefficient is the same as the slope, so you have to know that. 3, and it intersects y prime oy at a point b 0 -1. That's to say that the slope of this line, which is the director coefficient, is 3, and the y-intercept of this line is, who can guess? What's the y-intercept? It intersects the y-axis at the point b 0 -1. Then definitely the y-intercept is -1. So the slope is 3, so I have that A is 3 and B is -1. Then definitely the equation is gonna be y equals 3x -1. Let's make sure. Let's complete the presentation, and here we go. Yes, of sure. A equals 3 and the y-intercept is -1, then the equation is 3x -1, and here is the figure of the line of equation y equals 3x -1. Notice that the slope here is negative, then notice that the line is decreasing. Okay, the line is decreasing from left to right. The slope here is positive, as you see here or here, then the line is increasing from left to right. Here is a second case. Knowing the slope of the line and passing through a given point. So again, how to determine the equation of a line, knowing its slope and passing through a given point. So we have its slope and we have a point on it. Example, given a line D of slope -3 and it passes through the point A of coordinates -1, 2, then I have the slope and I have a point on it. How can I determine the equation of the straight line? Of course I can benefit from the slope, but how can I determine the y-intercept? Because to find the equation of a straight line in general, I need to write it as ax plus b. So all the time I need to find a and b, the slope and the y-intercept. So how can I continue? Let's see. D equals y minus 3x. D is y equals minus 3x plus b. Where does minus 3 come from? The slope. It is the slope. So I still need to find b. So I'm going to use the help of this information. A belongs to the line means ya, I can evaluate the coordinates of a and b, satisfy the equation. Ya equals minus 3xa plus b. Now I have ya, which is 2, and I have xa, which is minus 1, so all what is missing is only b. Then evaluating the coordinates of a, I will get 2 equals minus 3 into minus 1 plus b. This is positive 3. Taking it to the other side, I get that b equals minus 1, and thus the equation of the line D passing through the point A and knowing its slope minus 3 is y equals minus 3x minus 1, and here is the image for the line D. Notice that the slope is negative and the line D is decreasing as well. Notice the point A, it is passing through minus 1, 2. So here is the point A, if you notice. Okay? Now, how to determine the equation of a straight line if we know its slope and it is passing through the origin? That's a very easy case. Who can tell me? Think a little bit. We know the slope and it's passing through the origin. We know that if the line passes through the origin, then I don't have b beside ax. The equation is just y equals ax. So I have to find the line in this form. The equation of the line should be in this form. Here is a numerical example. Given a line D of slope 4 and passes through the origin O. What are the coordinates of the origin, by the way? They are just 0, 0. So the equation of the line is very easy. It's just y equals 4x, because as I told you, the general form of the line that passes through the origin is just y equals ax, and because the slope is 4, then definitely I put it y equals 4x. And here, as you see, the line is increasing because its slope is positive.